Welcome back to Sable. How are you all doing? We're going to find this mask and commit some crimes. Retrieve the mask. I don't quite remember what the was it? They showed me the mark of the shade. He told me to head to the town gate and look for the mark. It will lead me to the mask of the shade. The town gate's up here. I think it's that mark over there. It's a cool place, this. Guard towers over me. I can't tell if I've somehow committed some kind of transgression as he looks me over. He seems to be contemplating a decision of sort, and mutters something unintelligible under his breath. Hello? He seems to refocus as I speak, as if remembering that I am a living being. You'll do. I have something in mind for you. Let's make good use of you. Me? I ask him how. Ooh, punchy. Well, you're a glider. By your very nature an outsider. You belong to nothing, and to no one, and therefore you are capable of an uncommon objectivity. I wonder if I should share my myriad of popular or unpopular or deeply subjective opinions, but decide to spare him. He seems to have much more to say. My name is Sendip, and I'm in the middle of a very serious investigation. There are few I can trust. You may have noticed that. We find ourselves without power, yes? I did notice that. It's no accident. Someone stole the power core from out of the atomic heart, and the perpetrator eludes me still. I thought perhaps you might be able to help me solve this crime, and bring the thief to justice. I'll help! I've already begun to picture myself darting in and out of the shadows, tracking the elusive power thief through the city. In my mind I am swiftness and smoke, a creature of cunning and dexterity. Then Sendip hands me a rusted heap. This is an old power core, scrapped really, but if you can bring this to the machinist for me, he can fix it and we can get this town going again. But while you're there, I want you to ask if he has any idea who might want to steal something like this, and why. I'd ask myself, but you need to keep the investigation quiet. You get it. I see I've made the right choice. Report back when you've taken care of this. Yes, I'll be waiting. I say goodbye to Sendip. Alright. I'm much more interested in committing crimes first though. Where's my crime quest? Something about that round mark, I did see it up there. I think this is the mark I'm supposed to be following. Oh. Go that way. I can go up here though. Now then, can I see that symbol anywhere else? It's a real towny town, though. Ooh, I want to climb on that. Hey, you chump. Paid off instantly. What is it, a guard tower or a lighthouse? I mean, it wouldn't make sense that it's a lighthouse. I don't think. Oh, here's one. It's Symbol again. And a chump. Pot. I like this little bit of like graffiti all around. I think it's the first time I've seen the swimming animation as well. Just given the like lack of water. Well, so far following that symbol has been like a straight line. I can't jump out of the water. This is an issue. Can I climb up this? Oh, thank goodness. Makes me wonder if just going straight over there would be the call. Yoho! I meet a chime maker called Ayan. We chat about Ayan's work. Feel well later. Oh, that was nice. I make the best glass this side of C-split. Well, normally I do at least. The power cut has put my workshop completely out of commission. I need my furnace to work. Not like casting little pots in sand. I've got a terrible backlog of orders ready. Bike parts, ships, pots, architecture, you name it. Ooh. I do have the feeling I should go back and check what that symbol looked like. Pretty sure it was like that. No, better safe than sorry. And following like a wrong lead. The doctor looks concerned and frustrated. This power cut, all of our medical equipment, prosthetic alignment, artificial wounds. It's all going to run out of power very soon if the energy doesn't come back. This useless guards and machinists. Artificial wombs. I guess makes sense. I do sometimes forget this is like a real, you know, futuristic story. Right, where was he? It was down here. Take a bit of a swim, but you seem capable. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's that mark there. It did say it'll take a bit of a swim, so we'll just keep following this. Come on. Yes. Ooh. Oh then, a bit of a swim, huh? How about I just glide straight over here? I just gotta hope I find that symbol. There's a chum over there at least. Not sure about this one. No, not making it. There's another chum over there. Let me get him at the very least. Flesh. Can't see shit. Something up there. I might try for. Maybe that one actually looks like it's supposed to be climbed up. Oh, good jump, Sable. Good jump. No, I won't be able to get up top of this from here. We'll try this island. Oh, the chum here at least. What more could I ask for? We have enough for whatever's the next upgrade. Oh, here it is. Ooh. Shade of Ikria mask. The mask of the Shade of Ikria. When I wear it, I feel transformed as something closer to a spirit. I don't feel human anymore. Oh yeah, that's spooky as hell. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. This might be my favorite mask so far. Just like a bunch of eyes. Oh, there's another chum over there. Do want to have a look at whatever's up there though. Gonna make it. Please, no. Okay, I'll climb up here and jump up and around. Then I can grab that chum and then back to the gate. Wouldn't mind like a blue hood or something to go with this. Red's nice and all, but doesn't quite fit. Don't want black because black is just too dark for it. Yeah. Okay, now, however high up on this I can get, should be able to glide over to wherever I need to be. Within reason. Just need a little bit to climb up here. E. Oasis flower. Cool. Oh, I see you there, chum. Oh, hey. There. Marking again. Oh, it's got like eyes wiggling every which way. So cool. Alright. Explore the other half of this town as well. Or city. City? Town? No, it's big enough to be a city. It's got walls as well. This looks like a machinist workshop. Yoho! Hamza is the machinist in Ikria. He's busy tidying up the workshop. It looks like someone has ransacked the place. What can I do for you, Glider? What happened to you? Asmir explains that this happened a few nights ago. He's got no idea who did it. Could this be related to the power going out? He seems more resigned than concerned about having his workshop ransacked and indicates that he doesn't know who or why someone would do such a thing. I'm not sure I am convinced by his ignorance, but I let it go. Anything else I can help you with? I do have a delivery for you. Asmir smirks, but his expression is warm. They got you running errands, huh? I like to keep busy. Oh, I can relate to that. If I don't keep working, eventually I'm going to have to think about some of the things knocking around in this little old brain of mine. Nobody needs that, least of all me. I'll drop this thing off or send it when it's good and ready. Anything else I can help you with? I have some questions about the power cut. What do I want to ask? Any idea why someone might have taken the core? He crosses his arms and looks down, thinking on it. Power is the lifeblood of everything we do, as machinists, and our work exists to uplift the past and secure the future. Power supports the machines, and machines are bound to the people. I nod, listening. If you want to take power from people, then you wish to make people powerless. He looks sad at this. So I think you'll be looking for someone who cares little for the common people. What do I want to ask? Who do you think did it? If I had to say, he touches a hand to his chin. Area, the merchant. I tell him I'm listening and he shuffles his feet, getting closer to me. His voice lowers to a rumble. Area and her ilk run this town. The markets are their locus of control, and they've got their claws in the food stocks. Now imagine, if you will, what happens when power goes down. All of a sudden, folks are stockpiling food, and Area and her light are hiking up the prices. There's not a goddamn thing. Sorry, there's not a damn thing any of the rest of us can do. You should look into Area. You'll find her weaving her web of corruption from above the beetle market across the bridge. You'll have to persuade her guard to let you pass, though. I add Area the merchant to my list of suspects. What do I want to ask? Who were you when the power was out? I was in the workshop, sleeping, yet most of my sleep there lately, if I'm being honest. He shrugs. That being the case, though, I didn't know anything was wrong. I asked why not. Because I'm a machinist is why, and not one of us, no matter how different we may seem, would ever be caught dead without a backup generator. I had a few hours good rest before I caught wise. I nod, accepting his answer. Do I want to... Nope, I'm done asking any questions. I do want to customize my bike though. Or at least the die. Where's the die? Like a gunmetal grey. Yeah. Goodbye. Wow, that's pretty. I know I keep saying it, but I just really like the way everything looks in this game. What's in here? Pots. What is that? A person sleeping under blankets, or? Damn it. Trying to get a screenshot of the face. Merchant Citra. So, do you make a habit of trying to get yourself eaten? What was that? Ask what it was that nearly killed me just now. Well, it's a worm, isn't it? This girl is nosy, and she's bloody strong, and you shouldn't get that close unless you've had proper training, or else you've got food handy. But you're a glider, aren't you? So I suppose I can forgive a bit of a clumsy worm handling. My name's Citra. Tell her I'm Sable, and she offers a quick compliment to my name, which almost soothes the embarrassment burning through my ears. After that, she's all business. Now what brought you here, glider? Can I help? I get the sense that if Citra were an animal herself, her fur might have bristled at my question. It triggers a memory where Chatty had told me it can sometimes be a labour in of itself to explain how one needs help, and that I ought to try and see where I can be useful before I inquire. But I think I've made enough of an introduction already. Do I need help? Citra gives a moment's thought. You know what? Yes. Nosy loves a Hakoan glowworm as a treat. If you could find her some, we'd both appreciate it. I tell her I think I can do that and decide it better not to ask for further details. I'm sure I can find something. Say goodbye to Citra. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Hello, guard. I hear the guard murmuring about pomegranates to himself as I approach. When he notices me, he climbs up and stands to attention. Can I help you? Need to speak to Iria. Iria is a very important person. If I'm going to let a bothersome glider interrupt your day, it better be worth my while. Never mind. What if we gave him a pomegranate? We've got spices, fabrics, instruments. Look at you. It's a nice mask. Chicken! Oh, look at him. Cute. Hello over there. Any caster spear, anything would be appreciated, glider. Here's 10. Not so greedy as to not help out a poor person. Well, in a video game at least. I just like climb inside and talk to the merchant. No, but I can rob them. Okay, must be behind this wall somewhere. What are you? What in tarnation? Now, who was selling the pomegranates? Was it you? He scratches himself and spits on the ground before giving me a shrug. Any idea why someone may have taken the cord? Berry smells. Not the worst of all. Most pungent smell. Not rot or bile or anything so pointedly awful. No. Berry smells like old dust, tinged with stale oil and ground into the fabric of old garments, or buried under fingernails. It clings to him, and I turn away just a little as he answers me. Heard about a big sale going down in the Sable recently. Not sure what, but it caused a stir, let's say. Whatever it is, it's gone. Long gone by now. He shrugged, so I pressed him a little further, asking if he had any idea who the seller was. As far as I heard, it was some machinist with a mushroom habit. Not sure how true that is, but let's say it's come up a few times. Could this machinist be Hamza? Or add him to my list of suspects? To ask more questions. Who were you when the power went out? Cafe. I crossed my arms, mostly out of impatience, but it seems to work on Garay somehow. Alright, I got in a little scrap. Is that what you want to hear? Nothing to do with anything and probably not your business, but sure. I had a fight, power went out, broke it up. I kept my arms crossed. End of story. I got nothing else. Could ask more questions. Who do you think? I don't name names, and even if I did, beats me who did this. More power to them, I say. You get it? More power to them? Very funny. I muster a false laugh for him, but it almost seems to offend. He waves me off. I'm done. Goodbye, Gary. Been a long time since I saw that old thing. When you wear the mask of the shade, there is no greater ally than darkness and dread. Wait until nightfall, then proceed to the guard station. Be as quiet as you can, and evade their eyes until the moment you must strike. Then, when the time is right, he hisses the last bit, dripping with venom. Show them the shade. I shiver. Are you ready to do this, Glider? I'm ready. You know, I was thinking. Oh no, it's one of these. No, this one's interesting. Doubtful. I don't know. Tell me anyway. Listening to you is marginally better than the wind. Thank you. I was thinking about how I've seen plenty of Nimor plants, but never really thought about what's inside them, you know? What's inside a Nimor plant? It's glowing. Yes, obviously I know it's glowing, but why? What causes the light? I don't know. Glowing stuff? Why do you think about these things? What's the point? I don't know. What do you think about? Normal things. Boring things, more like. The guard slips into silence. Time to make myself known. No, no, it's the shade. Run! Go, go, go! Perfect. Nice. Now I can use those screenshots for a thumbnail. I'm buzzing with nervous excitement and maybe a touch of power, but I tell myself it's only to ensure that I give back the mask and continue my gliding. This is not the time to take up the mantle of vigilante. I approach the boy, who seems no worse for wear and is possibly even entertained by the guard's reaction. He waves. When I speak, I maintain the illusion. My voice is not quite so searing as the shades must have been, but this is a worthy effect. Loudly I call him son of Maz and declare that he is free to go and return to his father. What? Who are you? I tell him I am the shade of Ikria and do a pose that might help them along. No, Maz is the shade of Ikria, and he isn't my father. My father's dead. My heart stops. But Maz takes care of me. He takes care of all of us. My heart resumes beating. Did he send you? Yes, Maz sent me. And did he really say I was his son? I nod. The boy laughs a little, with something like relief. He says that to us, calls us sons and daughters, but I don't really know if he meant it. Thank you. I'll get back to him now. Without another word, he is off. I should return to Maz and let him know everything went according to plan. Maz's posture is softened when I see him again, like the weight's gone. He is happy. I ask if the boy returned to him and he nods. Thank you, he's safe with his brothers and sisters. I ask him how many there are. Nearly a dozen, orphans all, and the kindest people you'll ever meet. Being the shade, I saw much of the city's true face, and I suppose I found an even more important role to play. I would have taken up the mask again by myself, but if I was discovered, then what would happen to them, you know? I tell him I understand, and that I think Maz is far more helpful than the shade. He shrugs. Perhaps, but why don't you keep the mask? There might be use for the shade yet. Farewell, Glider. That's what I like to hear. You, Pomegranate. Play the trade. See you around, glider. There's power in town. Merchants have started hiking their prices. Can't afford tea. Merchants do sound pretty sus. Not ready to talk to you yet, I'm still investigating. Is it this way? Up here. Hello, guard. There's something about pomegranates? The guard seems to perk up at the mention of the word. Yes, have you tried them? They sell them in Sarai outside of town. They're unbelievable. Magical. Each seed a burst of watery coolness. He continues to espouse his clear obsession with the fruit, and I notice my own mouth salivating a little. I need to speak to Area. He's important. Offer a pomegranate. The guard seems delighted by my offer. Oh, Rahana, this is beautiful. He snatches the pomegranate greedily from my hands and indicates if I can pass now. Move along, glider. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, truly. Interesting place. It's just hanging up above market stalls. If Area is surprised, happy, or displeased to see me, it's hard to tell. The guard by his side tenses up as I approach, but Area signals to them and they relax, i.e. presence is permitted. For now. So you got past Yanis. Was it a pomegranate, or just good old-fashioned cuts? Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Well, you're here now. Yes? There's some question about the power cut. You have 5 minutes and then I want you gone. Any idea why someone may have taken the core? There is a deeply irritated sigh at the beginning of her speech, and it comes like the hiss of a viper. 2 reasons I can imagine. 1, because they've something to gain from bringing the town to its knees. Now a sharp, annoyed inhale. 2, because the power cores fetch a substantial price in illegal markets. Could be one of those, could be both, don't know. I could ask more questions. Where were you when the power cut went? I can feel her eyes narrow on me, and imagine the drag of her tongue across her upper teeth. She dislikes me very much. I will ignore the implications of that question, friend. But I was here in the market. Ask around if you'd like. Any of the guards will vouch for me. Who do you think did it? It'll be some lowlife from Sarai. Probably that climate fellow, Garay. They say he's, you know, one to speak to when a job needs doing. Though he's not exactly what I would call discreet. A fellow like that, he won't be the brains behind it. But if I were a scummy little nobody, he's the person I would hire to get the work done. I'm told you can find him underneath the bridge outside the town gate. Add Garay to my list of suspects. Okay. Merchant badges. Maria seems completely disinterested in my question. I'm not even sure she heard me. I go to ask again when she lets out a big sigh. How do you think? What do merchants do? Don't answer that. You can buy them from me. Yes? I'd like to buy a merchant's badge. Very well. You can just buy all of them? Hello? I'd like to buy them? Would you like to buy a butterfly? like the laziest way of getting the badge. All these other ones are like, oh, you know, you can do this quest for me, you can prove your worth. Merchants, buy it. Which, like, even that doesn't make sense, because you're just spending money at that point. Like, spending money isn't, you know, making money or trading. What's in here? Oh, what's this place? And considering I just find money on the ground, I'm hardly a merchant, I'm more of a thief. Oh, I'll check in with Garay again, just in case he says anything extra. Otherwise it just sounds like I should head back to... who's it, what's it there? Garay grunts hello. Questions? No, it's all the same. Okay. Hello guards, ignore me just flying around. Sindip rocks from the balls of his feet to his heels and back. Pleased. Good news, Hamza's finished his work on the spare power core. I could use your help with it if you've got a moment. I can help. Perfect. I'd like you to take the new core to the atomic heart and plug it in. And while you're there, see if you can't pick up any of the clues about who may have stolen the original, yes? You came to the right, Glider. I cross my arms and give him a coolly confident nod. He nods back. I have a feeling about you. The moment I saw you, that air of mystery tells me you know how to follow a lead, or dig up your own. Hamza left a keycard for you. You'll need it to unlock the front door. The central chamber is protected by a security code, but I'm sure you'll find your own way in. The thief managed somehow. Get the atomic heart, head over to the substation just outside town and follow the power cable that runs through and under the sands. See you soon, hopefully with news. Alright. I actually remember where my bike is. Moon, where are you? Here you are. Hey buddy. Ooh, looking nice. In that like gunmetal grey. There's a huge cable when you think about it. Something over there as well. What are you, a bell? Do I want to keep following? No, let's at least get this marked on the map. I think somebody said something about 5 bells. Not sure what it is though. Oh, oh, I must have mail then. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Hello, Sable. Do you recognize my voice? Jetty. The very sound of her reaches into my chest and curls warmly, cozily around my heart. I'm only kidding with you. One never forgets the voice that first assigned them chores, Hope you've been enjoying your gliding and seeing the world at your pace. I expect you've been good and well behaved on your travels. And I hope you've also tried being a little bad. Not rude or unkind, but I hope you've bent a few rules and known the small joys of sneaky little secrets. Perhaps I have bent some rules once or twice, or possibly I've just felt like I had, which I think is probably the best part of being a little bad anyway. I'll be brief, Sable, because even though my heart could pour itself out for hours, I don't want you standing out there too long. We've returned to the Ewer, all of us. Our period of grazing has ended and we're back precisely where you left us, though I think a little calmer than we were in those last few days. There is absolutely no rush to return, and if you're having a wonderful time out there, I hope you keep it up. The gliding is yours to extend. But if and when you are ready, know that we are waiting for you with arms that will welcome you regardless of your decision. Now, I should go. Allow giving us a little poetry reading, but you're sorry to miss that, hmm? See you at gliding's end at the Ewer. Take care. The recording ends, but I still whisper goodbye to Jadi as though she can hear me. Difficult not to feel a pull to go to her and to them straight away, but I can tell even in her tone that there is no undue pressure or poorly hidden hope. When I am ready to end my gliding, I'll go back to the Epicsy. Okay, that must have triggered because I have 3 of the badge now. I can feel the nervous energy behind his mask. Glider, could you help me? I tell him my name's Sable and ask what he needs. My friend Micah, he's so obsessed with treasure hunting, or finding silly old artifacts. Every week he goes out after something new. I ask if he's ever found anything. Nothing you wouldn't get from your average scrappers, and he'll go bloody anywhere, in caves, cliffs, wherever, with no care for danger. I keep telling him Micah be safe, but he doesn't care. He thinks he's invincible. And now he's gone out to who knows where south of here and hasn't returned. Oh, I'm so glad you've come along. You can still hover, yes, so you won't be in danger of falling down anywhere? Is he somewhere dangerous? I ask if Bashir is expecting Micah to be in danger. If it's Micah, probably. The places he sneaks off to are usually ruins, the older the better, half crumbling and covered in dust. Tends to be places where you can take one false step and really get hurt. Micah says that's where the best treasure's at. Please, Glider, if you see him, tell him Bashir is looking for him. I tell Bashir I'll keep an eye out for his friend and wish him well as I depart. Merchant. I'd like to trade. And surf at the top. Oh, this is pretty cheap anyway. Thanks for checking out the goods. See ya. Okay, but what's with the bells? If I just climbed up there and rang all the bells. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 5. Kind of a strange game. There's a really long ladder. Oh no, it's just a chum up here. Oh, in the right light it looks white. It's really nice against like the pink sand. It's like the older PlayStation 1 colours. I don't know if I still have my PlayStation 1. I think I left it at my dad's, but I'm not sure. I say mine, but it's my brother's. I just held on to it for years. And played it the most. And looked after it and didn't sell it for weed. Oh, you can see just a little bit of it poking out of the sand. There's a long windy cable. Here's a chum there. Hello, chum. The atomic heart. There's a slot for a key card on the terminal. Perhaps this would unlock the door? Insert key card. Alright. Scrap sound effect jump scare warning. Find a clue as to how others got in by figuring out how to get in myself. Ooh, a chum. The chest over the other side here. And some scrap. Atomic die shell. Atomic shell die. There. Good one. Okay, there's the door. But that seems very, very locked. Was that dropped in from above? Ah, they broke in through the window. Oh, here's something. There's a clump of feathers on the floor. Strange. Try to picture the bird, large and powerful enough to carry away the power core, and decide that it is one suspect I can absolutely rule out, though I would very much like to see it. Sparks shoot out from the wires around the socket, but the damage to the empty socket itself is non-existent as far as I can tell. The culprit took good care in removing the core. It makes sense. If I were to steal something so valuable, I would be delicate too, but why the torn up cables? It almost looks staged to me. Install the new core. Feathers. Staged. Can't see him much of a detective. 3 suspects each think they did it. Alright, let's fast travel back to Ikria. Power's back. Ah, Glider, you did a brilliant job getting the power back on. I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a tremendous noise. The whole town was delighted. All in a day's work. Your work is appreciated, and you are valued. Now, he leans in. How about our little investigation? Any useful evidence? Discuss physical evidence. What did you find when you searched the heart? There was a feather on the floor. I tell him about the feather I saw on the floor of the heart and suggest the culprit may have left it behind. I say it might have been an accident, but then I pause a moment, with some drama, and whisper that it could also be a calling card. Bandit crosses his arms, nodding furiously. What did you find when you searched the heart? There was no damage to the socket. I explained that the socket for the core was in perfect condition, flawless, even to one as such as myself, who is decidedly not an expert. I posit that whoever removed the core knew exactly what they were doing and didn't want to damage it. Sendip seems to like the sound of this. What else did you find? Let's go something else. Review the suspects. Machinist. Let's go through the case again. Hamza. What's his motive? He owed money? He was in debt to the merchants. They sent people to ransack his workshop to frighten him into paying up. How did he do it? He had the security code and the key card. He had the security code so you could just walk in the door. Merchant. A very hard time building a strong case against it. What's her motive? The panic. Profit from the panic. Yes, people have definitely been stocking up since this happened. How did she do it? She got someone else to do it. I can't imagine her doing it herself, and she has an alibi. By Gary. Let's go through the case against Gary. What's his motive? Someone paid him to do it. He has a bad reputation in their career. People say he'll do anything for money. This is a good lead. How did he do it? I don't think... He's a climber, he climbed? Not sure. I'm surprised he managed it with the slippery metal surfaces of the atomic heart. It was a group. You think it could have been a group effort? What's the motive? I'm not sure. I feel like Gary could have done it. But really, I feel like Hamza's the one. Hamza's the one with the key. I detail how Hamza owed money to the merchants, how he had stolen the core and tried to construct a scene in the atomic heart. He sold the power core in the Sarai market, but not before his workshop had been ransacked. Our own machinist, I can't believe it, that scoundrel. I'll go and arrest him immediately. I'll be taking him to the jailhouse outside of town. After that, the witnesses can adjudicate his fate. Thanks for your help with this. One last thing, for your troubles. Take care, Sable. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take a quick little break, and I'll be back in just a moment. Hello. Have I ever just like zoomed in? Like, how far can I go? How detailed did I make this model? Oh, it's not that detailed. It's high res, you know, relatively speaking. Okay, that's as far as I can go. Ah! Yeah. Alright. There we go. Get rid of that. And get back to the game. I think I'll play too much longer, but we'll wrap up some stuff in Ecria, I think. Although I guess that's with the exception of the glowworm. Glowworm? Is that what it was? Leaving Magpie Well. Seven Sisters Station to find out how to catch glowworms. Okay. Can get a merchant's mask. Baron's terminals. Oh, I can bring 20 eggs to the lovely Chum Queen. I guess I should do the rings over by Burnt Oak Camp. Wait, no. I was still thinking about rings when I came here to hand in chums. Speaking of chums, my Banana and Alira puppets arrived today. Now my Pomu puppet won't be so lonely. I'll take a picture of them later for Twitter. I was surprised actually. I didn't spend like ages in quarantine on the way in. Welcome back, Sable. The Queen wriggles as she greets me silently. You've brought more of my children home. This is a true kindness. Us chums are not often on the receiving end of such thoughtfulness. Your dedication is truly a boon. Though my face is covered, I'm sure the Queen can feel my immense smile. What a genuine smile you have. Oh stop, I'm getting emotional again. Oh, I love that creepy mask so much. Or stamina. The Queen coos at her brood. They do seem happier here, though I'm not sure how I can tell. I feel even stronger now with another of the Queen's tears. Another 20, please. You got it, boss. So there'll be 60 total? Now I can actually just fast travel over here somewhere. I want to check out what their atomic color is as well. On the bike. Yeah, it's over there. Yeah. Customize. Yeah, that's a much stronger white. I like that one. Nice. Wait, is the black is... I've been reading this from right to left, thinking this is faster. I think I might be stupid. Well then, back to the old default emote now. Can't say if it's actually that much more faster or handles more poorly or should keep an eye out for more bike parts while I'm at it. There was the merchant in Ikria that was selling them, right? I think he was outside in Sarai. Alright, go through these rings. Okay, here's the next ring after this. I think it's over here anyway. Oh, whoops. I started in the middle. It does seem you have to go through each 4 of the rings with a bit of speed. So it does time out. Nice. Now then, where to from here? Doubt there's really anything out over this way. That's kind of the feeling I have, like there's going to be like a canyon wall. At least going by what I can see on the map. So then, question is, where to now? Oh, I can see that goes around behind. So let's just follow this canyon wall around to whatever like valley is behind it. We can get one, it's kind of out of the way to get there, right? But if we can get one place marked on the map, then we can fast travel whenever we want. There's also a tree over here. Hello, tree. Just doing your thing. It's a bit awkward when it lands, coming off jumps. What are you? Oh, you're just a cactus that loaded in funny. Are you spinning? Maybe it's just a perspective trick. You know, with how like the thick outlines have to readjust themselves constantly. Yeah, should we just be able to follow this around? I'm glad there's not something like on top of each and every hill. You know? Like if there was something up there that was obviously there and needed to be climbed to. And then this one as well, and that one, just kind of get exhausting. Like how exhausting Genshin got, trying to climb all over the place and collect things. As much as I like collectathons. The most annoying thing I've ever collected in a game was maybe the feathers in Assassin's Creed 2. Never did the flags in 1, which were way worse. But the feathers were doable. Ooh. Oh yeah, this place is the mood. Yeah, grab some good screenshots. I've got a ship here. Actually, we've got a few different ships. Yeah, and we've got a cartographer over there. We can stop off here and grab the map. Be right back, Seaman. Pyrrhix pillar. Hey, chum. Fancy finding you here. crap. I like how these act as just tiny little dungeons. And there's one room with the puzzle. With whatever the puzzle in this room will be. Glass, I think. Okay. Okay, it's a bit too narrow to stand on. Need to get over there somehow. Also up there. This one seems lower to the ground, actually. Yeah. I should jump up and grab that one. Right. One for the door. Maybe it's just a bit awkward jumping off the railing and onto these things. Yeah, I can see it. It's just a chest with cuts up there, but no, I still want it. Oh, I see. And we can jump between them. Easy, I see. We're climbing up the first one. Okay. Close enough. do like the little footstep sound she makes when she jumps. Cool. Let's come on up over the railing. I say hello to Sarah. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. Recording number 4. Darren appears before my eyes. For a moment I think I see some text I do recognize, but it's gone just as quickly. Catastrophic failure in reactors 1 through 5. Auxiliary power is still on, but Captain navigation systems are failing. Captain, we are going down. We need to do something now. Divert auxiliary power to the landers and tell the other ships to do the same. I don't think we're getting our reactors back anytime soon, but don't stop trying. Give it whatever you've got. Sir, reactor systems have been unresponsive since we entered the atmosphere. Whatever it is, it's creating quite a lot of interference. Correct. The energy signature has changed, Captain. It's gone quiet. It appears as though it may be responding to our presence. Not now, Saren. Plot me a course to land somewhere safely. That's priority 1. We can figure out the rest when we're landed. Navigation functioning offline, Captain. Would you like me to? No. I'll do it myself. The recording ends there and I feel a little twist in my stomach for people I've never met and whom I know are long gone. How strange to worry for the lives of the dead. No unread messages. Another one down. Oh, let's go visit the cartographer. Looks like flocks of birds or something. This is an interesting area. It feels like it's... There's a chum up there. Like where everything crashed. That echoey clop sound when she jumps. Yeah, this place feels like a real ass graveyard. Now then, how's the best way to get up there? Okay, I see there's a ladder there. There just seems to be a lot of birds around. Didn't mean to fall off, but I caught myself. I think that's it. Maybe this, I can climb it? No, I can't. Ooh, there's a chum over there. Chum, 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 chum. No, it's not climbable. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Gosh darn it. God damn it. And all other things. I was hoping you're going to be a bit faster soon. It's kind of slow to respond. He's not like Agra, the best horse in video games. That is a purple mask. Yeah, I feel like blue would go really well. Like a blue cape. Oh, I could mix and match while I'm at it. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Okay. A Bixie Children top. Kinda weird because it like clips in. Genist. Oh, the Aries top. She looks pretty good. I do miss the cape though, and capes are cool. Despite what the Incredibles movie will tell you. How are we going to approach this? Give me your troublesome little egg. really do like the Atomic Priesthood pants. Pity they kind of like clip with other clothing. Smoke over there, so there's a camp, and there's more smoke over there, so whatever that is. I do wonder if there would be much use in being a cartographer in this world, because they don't really seem to be exploring outwards or anything. Not yet, at least. They just seem to be mapping down places people have already gone, which sure has its own benefits. But where's the, more rings over there? But where's the exploration, you know? Hey, cartographer. I greet the cartographer. Surprised you didn't hurt yourself getting all the way up here. Guess you're stronger than you look. Pardon me? I leaned in and asked the cartographer to repeat themselves. I said, I guess you're stronger than you look. Fair enough. I decided not to press the issue and to see freely behind my mask. Let me buy him out. Right, what do you want? Anything nearby worth looking at? They answer with a measurable amount of why am I stumbling with this? Exasperation, practically snorting into their response. Well, you're in the middle of the shipyard if that wasn't obvious. There are geyser rocks nearby, just don't get too close. The salt pools to the northeast, home to some decent folk. Go visit them if you like. Right, so what do you want? Thanks. Okay. I was right, it does loop back around like that. There's a bunch of interesting things around here. That is that. It's whatever that is. Some smoke over there. Anything else around here? It looks like there's something right there as well. This is a great tool. It's really cool. I think more games should have it. Hey, there you are. Kinda curious about all the birds and stuff that are around here. Like, it doesn't seem the most vibrant place for birds to hang out. Oh, okay. It is not just a shipyard. Unless these like, no, there must be rocks. They can't be like mushrooms or something. It'd be weird. There's another pagoda over there as well. Whoa. Cool shrine you've got here, buddy. Stranger by the fireside introduced themselves as Lahore, the famous fabulist. I sit for a while with Lahore. Farewell, glider. What you doing here? Come on, stamina upgrades. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. Quite a few of those pagodas. Moon, where are you? Good bike. Thank you for magically teleporting to me. I really need that. Be a lot of yeah, maybe the shrines are like desecrated somehow. Can't say I get it. Not at the moment. Seems to be this really cool religion thing going on. but I haven't seen much explaining it. See? There he is. He just appeared out of the shade, I guess. I have the stamina for this, right? Oh, no, I don't. No. No, not even close. Should have it for this side though. Barely made it up that one, jeez. Like these point off towards each other. You know what I mean? I feel like finding the heart would have been, or should have been, the last thing I did. Like this step, or like pilgrimage type thing. That's it, I have zero information and just talking out of my ass. Yeah, no, I'm not getting up there. The moon. Yeah. All I can really say is, yeah. These are geothermal springs? Hey buddy, what's going on here? Bolt harvester. Welcome to the waste glider. What can I do for you? Why are you out here? Well, Ukrainians love salt. They love pink salt, they love blue salt, they love green salt. So we work out here. Skin's slowly peeling away so they can have a look at the good stuff. The waste is a tough place to be, but it pays well. And it's quiet. There aren't many places like this in Midden. That's for sure. Can I have some salt? What do you need salt for? In its raw form, this stuff is unusable. It needs to be processed before it's edible. If you want to try our salt and food, you'll have to head on west into the Red Sea to Ekria. We have an exclusive contract with the traders there. Can't be selling our goods to any old glider who stumbles past. We've come a long way, so I'll do you one better. Here's something Or your bike over there. You're welcome. What can I do for you? Be around. I see. It's just piles of salt. Cool. Oh, the rings are this way. I do like this area. It's just salt flats. I don't think that's smoke, it's just geothermal. I think one of them's smoke. Yeah, something up top is smoke. Goes the tower. Oh, hello. Can't collect them, they just run away. Sorry, chum over here. Hello, chum. Climb that. I feel like I need to ride one of the geysers and float around on one. Come on, stamina. Yeah, nice. There's probably even a real way to get up here. Like a real proper one. There's a chum over there. Hey ho, chum. I've come for you. There's someone down here. Yo-ho! Before I greet them, the hunter is making some breathy noises, loud exhales through near pursed lips and small, effortful oofs. They run their hand along the back of their skull and stare upwards and away for short moments before turning back in my direction with a shake of their head. It isn't how I'm used to seeing hunters, whom I have come to associate with perfect calm. Lida, I can tell they are trying to infuse some calm into their voice, but it doesn't work. Can you help me? My name's Zebi. I've been out here for a while, and my partner, Dylan, travelling partner, I should say, got it in his head to climb up there after some bird's eggs. That's rather high. I don't think I sound afraid when I remark how high up it is, but Zebi seems to think I'm commiserating. I know, I don't use this word often, and I don't like to, but it's preposterous, is what it is. You don't like to say preposterous? I'm a hunter. If your successes were measured on the length, weight, and majesty of your quarry, you would hate hyperbole too, but the situation calls for it. I tell them I see, but I really don't. Zebi huffs. I'm not happy to admit this, but I'm not too fond of heights. Some would say I'm a little afraid of them, or a lot. If you could get up there and grab Dylan for me, and tell him I'm going to kill him when he gets down here, that would be really helpful. I tell Zebi I'm happy to do most of that and take on the task. I say goodbye to Zebi. Alright. Now we have a real reason to go up there. It's a really nice camp they've made in here. Into the sky, geyser. Any moment, geyser. Nice. I love it. Right. It's another geyser. It looks like one. Here we go. Hey dude. Hello there, glider. What have you, eh? Dylan looks perfectly content, even happy taking in the scenery alone. I gaze briefly out at the horizon. It is a nice view. What are you doing up here? He laughs. What's it look like? I tell Dylan that I've been sent by Zebi to encourage him to come back down and continue their journey together from less frightening height. Dylan shakes his head. Zebi, what a killjoy. Yeah, have a look at this and tell me if you would come down. Look at that beautiful beast. It's called a pink neck. Ever heard of them? Natives to the Sodic Waste. People say they're direct descendants of the creatures that came in on the whale. That one's got a whole clutch of eggs ripe for the taking. Dylan nods his resolve. I just need to figure out how to get them. Could I help you? I ask if there's anything I might be able to help with, given my status. I've been thinking the best way is probably to frighten the mother off with something shiny, and then get the eggs once she's gone. You're collecting masks, right? If you've got anything shiny and metallic, that might do the trick. I'll tell him I think on this, and try to be of assistance. He thanks me and returns to his bird watching. Goodbye, Dawn. Dylan says I need a... what was that? Says the bird is afraid of shiny masks. Made of bone. Something like this one? No. We need to collect more masks then. I wonder what type of mask is shiny. Merchant's mask, maybe? Here we go. Hello, birdie. Oh, you're so cute. Kind of. Look, got your eggs. I try not to look too tired as I hand the eggs over to Dylan, who seems positively delighted. Would you look at that? Hate to admit it, but you might be a better climber than me, at least a better bird scarer. Birds tremble before me. I suppose I should get back to Zebi, but before I do, you deserve this. That's like no climb I've ever seen, certainly not by an amateur. Dylan hands me a climbing badge, and I thank him for it. See you around, Glider, and thanks. Yeah, it's a whole other badge. See, so I've got all the cartographer badge they need. I already had a climber's badge. Scrapper, genus. Okay, we're getting some. I just need to stop buying cartographer badges, because I have them. This is such an interesting area. Very vertical. But not like claustrophobic like the other area was. There's clearly something built into this place. Hey, there's a guy here. Hello. Just enjoying yourself, huh? Cool. There's a chum. Right, let's do these rings. Probably be the last thing for the stream. There's supposed to be people living out here somewhere. Yeah, it's everything I had marked down. I just stopped looking at what I was doing. There's a town. Maybe something around there. Certainly gotta admit, this is possibly one of my favourite places we've come to so far. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream, or if I'm going to stream, over this coming weekend. I do have some plans made, which make streaming inconvenient, really. If I do, it'll probably be something like Gundam Evo, just out of the blue. Just to get a few matches in and not get too rusty. Like I'm good anyway, but, you know. Ooh, cactus, cactus. So much cactus. Is cactus good for terraforming? Like, I wonder if there's a thing, like you could just plop cactus down on a sandy planet with a bit of water and atmosphere and it will produce, you know, like carbon or recycled carbon dioxide into oxygen or something. I don't even know if cactuses do that like other plants. I'd assume so, right? That's the wind tower. Let's see. Go to the mysterious shrine. Everyone hand in like these ring tokens we've picked up. Yo-ho. Yeah, okay. Look, I made it do something by putting something in something. Sable, what did you do? Made a pillow, looks like. Alright, so next time we go exploring. Guess we can go either that way or that way. Go to Rally's way now. Right, Simon. We just grab the map and plop that there. Which way is that? This way. I could follow a quest somewhere. But not really in the mood for that. Especially after finding that new place with all the salt. Oh, there's a ship there. Giant bones. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of bones. Okay. Well, we'll get the ship on the map. That's where we can continue from next time. These are some big skeletons. Very big, very scary. Yeah, just give me the name, so... There we go. Center of Brunswick. Save. And exit. So, until next time, I think I'll have... If I keep the similar schedule as to what I did this week, then probably have RE4 3 times and Sable twice. So, until then, goodbye.